A victory for the city of Albuquerque after a ruling on its use of force policy the police union was fighting. It now puts a bigger responsibility on police officers to investigate and gather more information about a suspect before they resort to using force. News 13's Courtney Allen has reaction.
The city is celebrating what it says is a win for its use of force policies. U.S. District Judge James Browning recently ruled in favor of a higher standard of the city's use of force overhaul.
These particular policies put very clear limits on the use of force by officers. They make sure that officers are investigated thoroughly.
Assistant City Attorney Lindsay Van Meter says it all started as a disagreement between the city and the Albuquerque Police Union over the wording of one policy in early 2019 when the city was revising all use of force policies.
I was never really clear why the APOA took as much exception to it as they did.
The city's policy reads that detectives investigating use of force cases shall consider the facts that a reasonable officer on the scene would have known at the time the officer used force. The union wanted to change it for investigators to consider the facts known to the officer at the time of the incident. For example, an officer is rushing to a scene but doesn't see on his computer the person is mentally ill, then uses force. The union says this ruling says the officer should have read and known the person was mentally ill, which could have changed his interaction.
By limiting it to the facts known to the officer at the time of the incident, that would not, for example, allow the investigators to consider other officers on scene did observe this particular circumstance, or facts that would show that the officer had reason to know something that they say that they did not know.
The union argues the wording is unconstitutional.
It's kind of subjective in our opinion to testify to what I would have known if I would have heard that on the radio, or if.
They both agree it's a higher standard from the department's policy prior to DOJ reforms, which Van Meter says did not identify a standard. Courtney Allen, KRQE, News 13.
Van Meter says with this increased level of oversight, it's easier to hold officers accountable when force is used.